Hi guys, Steph here. What we've got for you today is an absolutely stunning pen. This is the English Parker Duofold Senior fountain pen. An absolutely beautiful example of this classic pen. The Parker Duofold pens were launched, well, around about 1953. They went through to around about 1958 when they were actually discontinued. Incidentally, when they were discontinued around about 1958, this pen was actually, well, it was replaced, if you like, by the Parker Maxima fountain pen around about, as I say, around about 1958. So when this pen was in the range, it was actually the top of the range within the Duofold, well, Parker fountain pen range. This one we're dating around about the 1954 era, and we'll show you why in a moment. So a beautiful pen. When they brought these pens out, they brought them out in a red, blue and a green, and along with this classic pen. Absolutely great pens. These are what I term as the workhorse of the vintage fountain pens. They're actually a no-nonsense, gorgeous pen. As you can see, comes in, as we said earlier, classic black. The size of the pen from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel is approximately 140 millimeters capped. Around the barrel here, it's a nice chunky 12 millimeters in diameter. As you can see, this one comes with gold filled trim. It's got the sort of small cap band to the bottom there, which has got these zigzag sort of lines on it. To the top there, we've got the very recognizable Parker arrow clip, and if we show you to the top there, you can see it's actually complemented to the top with this lovely black stud to the top of the cap. Absolutely stunning example. I've actually fully restored this particular pen, so as we'll see in a moment, it should be in full working order. Let's undo the cap, which is a screw-on cap. Let's show you the pen, give you different angles of the pen, give it a little bit of a twirl. Absolutely beautiful pen. As I say, the workhorse of the Parker pens these are. They're a no-nonsense pen, absolutely beautifully built, quality made pens. Let's show you the section to the top there. You've got this slightly tapered section, and it's a smooth section to the top of the barrel there. Show you the nib. Now let's keep it nice and still for you. What it says on the nib there is Parker 14 karat gold, England, and then to the bottom there you'll see it says 35 and then the number 4. The reason for the 35, this is the correct nib for the Parker Duofold Senior. So that is the way to actually identify this particular pen, because these Duofold pens, they all looked very, very similar. But the 35 there to the left tells us that this is the Parker Duofold Senior. The number 4 to the right is the date number, so we're dating this pen to 1954. Underneath there you can see this lovely comb feed to the back there. Again, it's been cleaned. You can see there's none of the teeth are actually missing, in lovely condition. Let's give you a sideways view there. And it's actually quite a large nib as well, a lovely large nib. Again, that's one way of actually telling whether the pen is actually the Parker Senior. Incidentally, these pens, the Duofold range, the numbers on the nib actually again identified which pen you actually have. So if we unscrew it, this pen is what we term as the aerometric type filler. If we just show you the filler there, you can see it says Parker, and then if we twirl it round, it gives you the filling instructions, To be quite honest with you, I can't remember what it actually says, but it tells you to press the bar sort of numerous times. And then if we look at the sack there, you can see the sack is nice and clear. It's come up absolutely lovely. It's like, well, it's like a new pen, although it is a vintage model. Does the pen work, you ask? Let's bring on some nib. All we do is dip the nib into the ink. I'll just get a bit of tissue. We dip the nib in the ink, and all we do is simply press this bar like so. And what I'll do, again as always, I'll be quiet. And there you go. I'm sure you could hear that. Lots of gushing and bubbling noise going on. So everything sounds fine. If we show you the sack there, you can see we've got ink in the pen there. If I pressed it a couple more times, then it'd fill the sack up a little bit more. But it's only for a writing sample. So let's pop the barrel back on the pen. Let's bring on some paper and let's do a writing sample. So what we have is a Parker. As we said, this is the Duofold, and this particular model is the Senior. The pen is writing with, I would say, a lovely fine line. There's no variation in the line. It's quite a stiff nib. So there's no flex to it. But as far as writing's concerned, a lovely writer, as you would expect with this particular pen. So there we go, there's the writing sample. Writing in a fine line, no flexibility, but a lovely writer. So let's pop the cap back on, and there we have it. I'll try and keep it short. Oh, incidentally, the imprint on the barrel just simply reads Parker Duofold, made in England. And when they actually brought this particular pen out around 1953, they termed it as the new Duofold. But all in all, a stunning example of this workhorse of a fountain pen. A nice chunky quality made fountain pen. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget, you know what to do. Down there, leave a comment, and in this particular, there we go, press that button there, subscribe. But for now, I'll just say bye bye now.